The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you have the Dow up 7, Nasdaq's down 20, S&Ps are up 4.5, gold's down $23 at 11.88. We have silver down 37 cents, 16.26. The oil market's off 52 cents, $47.51. We got oil and gas coming out at 10:30.
10:30.
Bonds, you get the 10-year note down 17 ticks, 125.05. 30-year bond off a full point plus 3 ticks, 152.05. King dollar's at a new high, up 664. New high meaning last 13 years. 101.770. You got the euro at 105. The yen's trading at 112. And we'll see where she rocks today. We've definitely had some high volatility this morning.
We have.
Yeah, the dollar went topside. They toasted and roasted the metal market. You got gold down 1.8%. You get silver off 2.2.
Yeah. Gold down $22.
$22 is a high number. Bottom line,
the 1,200 mark, right?
Yeah, exactly. They got under the 1,200 mark. The first leg down took it to 1288. It was testing. See that first leg there? That was just, I was sitting at home watching this baby. So 1288, you got it the 830 mark.
1188.
1188, yeah. We got just 11.
You got to retrain yourself there.
Oh, yeah,
we're in new territory. I know.
1185 was just when we were just starting the show, right?
Okay,
there.
Sure.
That being said, as I said during the update, check this out. When you go to the GDX, guess what? It's not breaking a low. And what I've learned more than anything in the context of when I was talking to Carlos yesterday, I think he called in the afternoon.
Okay.
And I told him to take a break until Monday.
Sure.
That's
cool.
And the reason is that in thin markets, the larger players can push it around very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And they're the only ones that really know where all the orders are.
Sure.
You know what I mean? If you're sitting down and, you're Goldman or you're Morgan Stanley.
It's a much thinner market, right? So as a result, it might not be as predictable as in a thinner market. You're not going to get exactly where the market should be because there's not enough supply and demand to make sure those curves intersect where they should.
And the probability is much higher that if you have a much larger book, you're going to be much more correct than I am.
You're a much bigger player in the market, right?
Totally.
I agree.
And so it was actually...
The other side, there can be fast moves, right? Maybe you just realize that, things might not behave normally today, and you just keep things really tight, maybe, or something. There's that element, too. Just be aware that, You can... I agree. You can do that. There's no doubt. And... It just depends on how you want to set yourself up. Just don't get tied to your position, I would say, because you could be perfectly right, but it's just not going to matter as much today. That's
right. Yeah. And so it's going to be intriguing because we already had the Dow down, now it's flat, and most times when you do see these fast types of moves, you'll get a flat market, meaning at the end of the day, we have a flat market, which we'll see now. The gold and the bonds and the dollar are a different animal because what's going to happen, folks, is that over the course of the next couple of days, the dollar will be trading. They have some kind of a holiday in Canada that's kind of like Thanksgiving that they slow down, but Asia's not going to slow down. Europe's not going to slow down.
Right. As long as those currencies are trading, the dollar might as well be trading.
And the move this morning, folks, that fast move in the dollar this morning, what that was about was that you had, let me see the GB, I believe it was
GBP.
Yeah.
Back it up. Oh, GB.
It was someone in... it didn't move. Yeah, let me see who was talking, because I saw them talking, but I didn't have the voice on. Dollar gains is rape. Because it was Europe that they were saying that...
Something was going over there.
Yeah, there was Hammond. Hammond was speaking. And,
I'm sure we can find it.
I don't see it there right now. But anyway, that's what what the move was is that they were going to put more bread into the system, and that's where the dollar went topside once again.
Yeah.
So if we go inside the, is it LLY that's getting hit this morning? Yeah, Lilly is down $8.50. Look at this, man. This is sick. Let's see what's going on here. You know what's so crazy about this is that they had an article in the either the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times this morning that Lilly was going to save the drug business.
Oh, boy.
Swear to God. And they have an Alzheimer's drug. And that's,
okay.
You know, you talk about bad timing. Oh, and there it goes. It fails. The drug fails in the final stage. So it must have just come out this morning. So the article was about that this is going to save the drug business. And there you go. That's too bad that it failed, actually. Because that Alzheimer's is a big deal. You know what? I was reading an article yesterday, though, which was pretty cool, was that they thought that as the baby boomers got older, that Alzheimer's would go exponential. And just the opposite has actually happened. Alzheimer's has been coming down pretty dramatically.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, inside the Dow Industrials, let's see. So inside the Dow, the movers are Caterpillar up 1.6, United Technologies up 0.8, Walmart up 0.6, McDonald's up 0.5, Apple's down 0.9, Microsoft's up 0.8, Merck's down 0.8. Inside the NDX 100, the movers Electronic Arts, ADI, which is Analog Devices. Biogen's down 16.5. Look at that. So we'll come back and we'll talk about the biotechs. Tommy O'Brien, we want to hear from you folks. 877-927-6648. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 5. You get the NASDAQ down 20. S&Ps are off 4. And 10:30 oil. So let's go look at this oil market.
Yeah, so they were saying in the den as well that natural gas maybe is at 12 o'clock today.
12, okay. So, and if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, a great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You can hit the banner, bring up the platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can see how these defined option contracts trade.
So here we have it. Oil right now, 47.62.
Yeah.
If we were looking for, we pulled up the 11 a.m.s. These are the spreads. Each one's going to be $1.50, which would be $150 total.
Yeah.
And so there is, you know, with 47, almost 47.70 now. There's one if we want to go both ways, 47.75, only 5 pennies off, being the ceiling and the floor for $1.50. So let's see how that one sets up. So this is the one with 46.25 to 47.75, where that's going to be 47.75 is going to be the ceiling, so that's going to be our short one.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to cost us about 30 cents on the way down. We're going to have 5 cents in that. Yeah, 29 for the max profit of 121, and then we'd be buying the one with 47.75 as the floor, all the way up to 49.25, and that's going to be 25, 24. And the difference in these two is basically that this one has 5 pennies. Wow, well, oil's jumping around, just swung the other way. Now this one has 5 pennies because it's at 47.85. Oil just jumped. We'll pull up a chart. Just jumped like 10 pennies. So it's going to cost about $55.
So I need 55-cent movement. That's the bottom. Look at that.
I did. I mean, you could see it. It was at 47.75, 47.85. So, you know, ideally, the cheapest way we can put on this trade is if it's right at 47.75, where there's no intrinsic value on either side, right?
And look at
that's right. So we'll pull this back up and I'll show you. So again, we're buying the one with it on the floor and selling one there. Yeah. So see, 26.
Yep.
So it's about $54 right now.
Okay. Here, so let me pull up. Okay, so when we do this, folks, what you need CLF. You know, it's a mind blower time. When I was putting this in yesterday, folks, it was like CLF 7 I'm dealing with now. That's pretty intense. Seriously, do you know what I mean?
It is.
Okay, so if I'm looking at this, so there's a 47.17. Well, that's 50 cents, right? There you go.
Yeah, that's 60 cents. Yeah.
Yeah, and that could hit. Okay, so here, let's go back to those again. Not normally.
Just out of curiosity, where are we up here? 49.20. So
that'd be quite a move.
Yeah, but that's nice because you're going to have profit potential up to 49.25, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, 49.25.
Okay, let's look at these again.
Okay, so again, we'll be buying the one where we're right next to the floor.
Yeah.
And these keep lining up about $28 and selling the one. And again, the one that we're buying has 3 pennies of actually value in it right now.
Yep.
And that's why this one keeps popping up as a little bit more expensive by $3 to $4.
Okay. So let's do, I don't know. Let's do a couple of them.
2 contracts in each? Okay.
If it wasn't Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving, I'd do more of them. But it's like, I said I wasn't going to trade before Monday, but that's the end of that one.
Oh, it's creeping up. Okay, 48.05, we're going there.
Okay, we got them. Okay.
And you always just want to make sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure, because the markets move quick sometimes.
That's right, that they actually get executed.
Yeah, for sure, especially when you're trying to do a trade like this where, you know, you don't want to just get one side of the trade and think you're covered.
Totally.
You know, for sure, because then it becomes where, you know, the probability of you losing all of your investment here is very thin, and that it has to expire on the penny for you to not get some value. And, you know, usually you're getting at least 5, 10, 15 pennies just of variance where it's not going to expire on that point of value back. So, you know, that time where you wake up and you realize you were just short and you've lost it all is unfortunate.
when you didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
If you were going directional, that's one thing.
You definitely, you said, okay, we're set, and we actually hadn't seen that we were set at all yet.
Right, exactly.
To make sure we had.
And so right now, let's go through this again. So I need. Do you say
again? The thing that I always keep track of is what I call it like your pivot, your point. It's 47.75.
Okay.
And so that's where So we had. Let's see. I'm just looking. Yeah, about $22 per each side on the way down, and $29, so like 51.
Okay.
So you need about 51, 53 pennies, covering.
Away from the 47.75.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So we need 47.24 on one side, and on the other side you got 6, 2, 3, 48. There we go. So our numbers, folks, are 48.36 and 47.24 for a break even, and anything above that or below that gets us into a profit. I like these trades, man.
Yeah, no, they especially when like with the odds that you lose your entire investment. And that's what I put in approximate lines.
Well, once we do enough of these, what I want to get going here, once we do enough of these and see that, okay, what is the record on them, then you could really start, if the record is good, that you're hitting singles, then you can start laying some bread on these things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like anything else, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're doing the test drive, folks, that's the way to do it. You got to do a bunch of these trades, and I don't mean just 10. You got to do like 30, 40 of them, okay? Then you kind of get an idea that, okay, what worked, what didn't work, and because you're doing them, you'll get that feel, okay, what was the environment and all of this, but the numbers, all that matters at the end of the day. So
sure.
That's going to give you a good feel. Let's go take a look at the market. They're saying that the S&P, the Russell came back again and is higher. This is amazing, this Russell. So here she is. Yeah, the good old IWM. It's trading RUT, IWM. Yep, just got to another high.
Yeah.
Now, what's going to be intriguing here, folks, is that the IWM is at a high when a lot of the commodity stocks are inside the IWM, and they're certainly not at highs.
Okay.
So if the commodities do get going, that's going to put some juice in these things in a big way. USO, let me just go to the ETF structure. So this got, so this is the, yeah, see, this one's sticking out. This is pretty good, actually, because, when you're looking at both sides of this trade, folks, and the oil, both sides are actually sticking out that have volume on them. I mean, in the USO, we get 1081, and we have 1049. There we go, both sides.
Yeah. And that's where I was even gonna, we can take a look at it at the break, because you can put in orders there, right? If you expect it to swing one way, and then, you leave the other side open, and maybe if it gets a full dollar to back, you gain value on the other side as well.
Right, totally. So let's go to the IBB, because you got Biogen getting toasted and roasted. IBB, look at it's flat. It was down. Well, it was down at 274 though. It got into the gap. See, this will close that gap. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are going to be coming back with some oil numbers for you. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow's up 16, Nasdaq's down 16, S&P's are down 3. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at this oil market. So oil's trading at 48.13 right now.
And there, okay, so it looks like the crude came in at minus 1.2 million barrels. The median estimate was plus 1 million barrels.
Wow.
So that should have the price spiking a little bit here, right?
But it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No. Now, just to go over real quickly, and then I know we have a call on the line, we'll jump to it. So even during the break, right, this has climbed up since we kind of put in that trade.
Yes.
Now, there's been some drop-off of some premium, which is why the short one has no value right now, and this one has this $66, $70 of value.
Right.
But it was 30 cents in value, and so we were just looking maybe if it popped to the upside, right? Because we were already in the upside, so that's why we had pulled this one up right now, and that's where you could look if you got a nice pop. These were our break-evens. I just put lines, like 48.26. Cool. So these are the points that, you know, where you break even at.
That's a nice way of doing it.
Yeah, and you can see the positional value creeping up to where it's going to be at about $100 when it reaches that level, which will be our break even. So if you got like a nice spike up, maybe if you even got a huge spike up before the news. I mean, this was creeping up before the news.
It was.
You could have theoretically, you know, if you got up to this level, you could take your position off before the news breaks and have an out of the money spread for just a downward play.
Right.
But that's nice when you have zero at risk and you get that kind of action beforehand. So just for people to think about this.
And so the spreads that we did too, folks, are, expire at 11 o'clock.
They do.
All of this that we're talking about, with the probabilities higher and lower, 11 o'clock is the number. And so the break-even point on the upside is the 48.26.
Yep.
And we're at 48, 22, 24.
And, you know, again, keeping track, the positional value. Now, you know, for the negative one to have any value, you'd need to get below 47.75, which is about where the cursor is there.
Yeah, I don't want to see this thing turn.
No, that's why I was saying, you know, realistically, those types of trades are nice when, and people have seen if they watch this, when you just get the huge spike within 5 minutes, right? And then it pulls back. That's not kind of the volatility where you might get just a a huge overreaction and then a pullback, which is really when those work well.
Exactly.
But, you know, they missed the inventory. It's continuing to climb. So that'd be nice. I mean, you're basically right at about break even right now, and we'll see where it trades with a good 28 minutes until expiration.
And 28 minutes in the oil market, folks, is a long time.
Especially right after inventory, right?
No doubt. Let's go to Paul in San Jose. Hey, Paul, what's going on, brother?
Hey, not much. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Good morning,
Good.
Paul.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too. Hope you guys have a great turkey day.
Totally,
Yeah,
man.
we're
You
going to
too.
be cooking all night. I
Oh,
like
man. I got some pies yesterday.
it. I like it.
Totally.
I can taste it already.
Right?
Totally.
man.
Oh, yeah, he gets these insane pies,
Oh,
man.
I couldn't stop.
Oh, sick.
We're gonna save room
sick.
for dessert, man.
Oh, totally.
Absolutely. Hey, one quick question. I have a question about the IWM, but real quick in regards to oil.
Yeah.
The UWTI that I like to trade every so often, they're delisting that. Do you guys know why or what's going on with that?
They probably what has happened. Let me just see how this works. 1 second. So UWTI issued in the USA by Credit Suisse. The note provides investors cash payment, scheduled maturity, early redemption based on the performance of the underlying index. You know, I don't. What I do know about the oil market, like there was an oil ETF before that imploded about 6 years ago, and what it was is that oil ETF was based on the oil market, but they were using futures and they were rolling the futures. And so what ended up happening is that when oil even went to $100, this ETF actually ended up going down because they were losing so much money rolling it out, the future, every month. And it's possible that the sponsor might think there's going to be problems with this and they're going to delist it. I don't know, though. But that is one of the only actual ETFs that I know that didn't work like it was supposed to work. And people lost a lot of money on it because of that. Because they thought, because it was like bizarre. Oil went up and they lost money, man. You know, so.
Okay, well, thanks. Hey, so the IWM, I'm taking a look at it. Is that a ABC up going back from that low in February that just completed?
It is. Yeah. Yep, and it completed yesterday. So it's an extension now. Yeah. What I do, I mean, I wouldn't hit the short position just yet. I'd let Friday get out of the way. That's why, and I'm saying this on everything, folks, okay? I'd let Friday get out of the way because, as you know, Tommy and I have been talking about, I've seen Fridays. I mean, you can come in Friday just hitting buttons. If they want to run the market up, it's going to get run up.
Larry Pesavento said 75% of the time, even if it's remotely in that neighborhood, that it's a positive day.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Who knows? Yeah.
You know, and there's going to be plenty of good trades, man, because we're at highs. And when you're at highs, it's awesome. I mean, that's the bottom line. You know what I mean? Because you can just see, look at just we're at highs, but yet you can see these stocks that are imploding still, you know? Biogen's down 14, Eli Lilly's off 8. I mean, that's what happens when you're at highs, too. You know what I mean? So, there's plenty of trades, man.
Apple and Microsoft, I think, are down like 1% today.
Yeah.
I'll hang tight. I really appreciate all the advice and everything you guys do over there at CFNN. I get fooled every day, but I love it, man.
Yeah, we all get fooled every day. Don't worry. That's what makes the market so exciting, okay? If you just keep your head wrapped around that you're in the probability business, your odds of making money go up dramatically. That's the reality. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
If you're out here every day trading and think you're in an investment business, you're in trouble. You know, because an investment business means you understand the company upside down, and you know that's a different ball game.
It is.
That's a different ball game, man. You know. So.
All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate it very much. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and
you too. Hey, man. So how does it work when you have to get up so early and trade?
You know what? I just love it, and I want to learn this so bad that I'm just so determined. So.
It's good. I used to think that I'd really like that, but when we're working in Vegas, it's like, man, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and 5 is only 8, and I normally like to get up at like 6 around here, so I like to kind of feel 3 hours before the market. If I feel 3 hours before the market, I'd have to be up like at 3:30 in the morning.
You would.
You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, it's a rough deal over here with the time, but... you got to do what you got to do. So.
Oh, no, exactly. And so, I mean, do you get to enjoy yourself in the afternoon, though? Are you still banging it out like at 3 in the afternoon there? Are you grooving?
Yeah, you know what? I do a lot of the momentum day trading at the open.
Okay,
so if
good.
I have a good morning, I'll take off to the gym, go for a walk, do some meditation, and come back and make sure I listen to your guys' show later in the afternoon so I could get my mind right on what's really going on here.
Okay, cool, man. I got it. Have a great one, Paul. Have a safe one.
Hey, you too, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks. So we got oil running around here. And the Tigers are saying oil.
I would like that. I know I would, for sure.
Yeah, because it's still daylight. You done it. You done at 1 o'clock.
That's And I'm up early enough as well, and I don't think you need 3 hours of low time. I just think you like getting up early, and that's how it works.
I do. No, I do. No doubt.
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. You have the Dow Industrials right now up 27, Nasdaq's down 25, S&Ps are down 3, gold's down $28, 1182. We're gonna be right back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is what it is, yeah. So Philip Hammond, the UK Chancellor of
the Exchequer.
Exchequer. That's like our Treasury Secretary, I believe. Laid out a sober framework for post-Brexit Britain, slashing the forecast for economic growth in 2017, saying the government will need to borrow more than more over the next 5 years as a result of that vote to leave the European Union. And that's what moved the dollar. It's intriguing that it didn't move the pound.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
You know? Let's see.
Maybe it's already priced into the pound.
Yeah.
They already know.
The pound got killed.
That's what I'm saying. Like that should be expected coming down the line. Anything, you know, it's not going to be like, oh, we decided to do Brexit, and guess what? Now we're going to grow like tenfold. You know, I mean, that's going to be stuff that they're going to have to weather in there for sure.
Yeah.
But you can see it's already priced into the pound, I guess.
Let's see.
As in, really, that shouldn't surprise anybody. You know, like, that's what's going to happen probably. They're going to slow down a little bit, I guess, when... Oh, you got to...
Oh. What is interesting is that look at the pound didn't move at all.
Yeah. I'd say people in the pound knew that was going to have massive effect in terms of just real life.
And look at the euro.
Right.
Well, if you look at that on a fundamental basis, that's saying that the rest of Europe is going to get hurt more than Britain's going to get hurt, because the euro had gone down also. I mean, and now the euro is just continuing to go on lower. You know. So let's go back over and take a look at that. Good old check platinum. Okay, so we can check platinum. Let's go take a look at platinum. Actually, let's go look at Apple first. Let's say an Apple, as you said, just...
I just saw both of them. They were within the top 4. I think it was on the NASDAQ for declines.
Down $1.29, yeah.
You know, both of them being down 1%. That's a decent move.
Yeah, it is. Amazon, down $10, $7.74.
Microsoft, that was the other one.
Microsoft's a big dog, man.
That's what they're all down.
Down 64.
About 1%.
Yeah. If we take a look at the Qs... 72 cents. Yeah, this is going to be quite a test. I really like to see the Qs at least try to get to that 119.66, because the volume characteristic is perfect for a test, meaning more for a bear. It's dramatically lighter volume if you get that test. What you do have to do this week, folks, inside the volume characteristic is make sure that you got to add a day, plus you got to add those 3 extra hours in on Friday. So.
It's only a 3.5-day work week.
Yeah, exactly. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks. Eli Lilly's that's down $9. You got Juno Therapeutics down $7.90. Apple's up $1.25. You got GE up 3 cents. Facebook's down $1.26. That's about it. Let's see. Oh, platinum. I know platinum. Okay, so let's look at the platinum market. Platinum. Trying to figure out PL. I always have a tougher time with this one. Here's platinum spot, right? Try that one.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so at 924. I got to get the future on this thing. Okay, well, you get platinum spots testing the 915. We hit 918 thus far. PPLT, the ETF structure for that. You get 23,000 shares. You're coming into 66,000. It looks to me like it's going to hold. Yeah, you know. So the last swing low out here was on Friday, last Friday. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah. That did 66,000. 87.77. This morning we hit 88.01.
Let's take a jump back, see how oil is doing. It's nice. Ideally, at this point, you want all upward movement, right? Because there's not enough time in with the 13 minutes remaining, literally on the second, for it to swing below 47.75 and probably gain any value to the negative side.
Right.
So you're committed to the long side at this point.
Committed.
You are.
I am committed.
You know,
there's no doubt, man.
There would, anything could happen, I guess. But at that point, that's where you just need to realize what your position is. And with the news that came out, you're sitting basically right at break even. You can see the positional value approaching about $100.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Let's go over to the GDX, okay? We got some questions about Nugget and Dust, okay? So this trades off at You got the GDX trading down 136. It's breaking the swing low from, looks like the beginning of last week, November. Yeah, 2013. Oh, look at this. It didn't break it. It went to 2014. Oh, my God. That's insane. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's pull up Dust first. So Dust is the 300% inverse correlation. That's going into the swing high of 62.71. 14 million, you get 4 million right now. And the question really is this a good place to get into Nugget? Which Nugget is down $1.66. And Nugget is the inverse, Nugget is the bull position,
yeah.
The 300% bull position of the GDX. You're at 729 and 730 is the swing.
Excuse me.
And it's not going to have, a Nugget is not going to get enough volume, meaning breaking the swing with volume. So the way that this is set up intraday right now, it looks like the low would be tested one more time of the 720 because we have high volume down there. But yeah, if you're going to day trade it, I'd buy it. You know, I'd buy it for, I'd buy it for the bounce. Because I think the best trade, if you have the patience, would be to wait until Friday when the market's closing at 1.
Okay.
Because they're going to have a chance to whack gold again on Friday. One of the Tigers was saying here, it looks like a Friday in gold today, and it really does look like a Friday. So, today may be the day, but that dollar continues higher, and they'll probably force the dollar higher on Friday. So I think the real trade setup is Friday. Let's go to David in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
No, this is David in Jackson.
David in Jackson,
David,
what's happening, brother?
Hey,
Happy Thanksgiving.
I want to know when this UWTI is supposed to be got rid of.
You're wondering.
That guy said they were going to cancel it.
Yeah, I don't think I even saw anything here saying.
Let me see.
That news.
Why do you own it?
Yeah, I want to know where to sell it or not.
Well, what I would do is this. I would go right to their website. What happens with all of these, right? They have a prospectus right on their website. It has to be. It's going to be pretty clear in there.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's orderly or planned orderly. It's not like that money gets taken, but I would find out for sure.
I put it in, and it didn't. I didn't see anything about it. But
I didn't either. So we'll see.
But go to their website. Here, 1 second. You want to go to Velocity Shares. 1 second. Who's the? Stay right there, David. It's going to be Velocity Shares. Stay right there. We're going to be coming right back.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with David from Jackson. We're talking about the DWTI. David, if you Google...
no, not the UWTI.
UWTI. If you Google delisting, you'll pick it up. I'd get out
Google delisting like UWTI, just oil.
Right.
Not just delisting. Go ahead. It's important they be able to find it. If you know what I mean, that they need to Google what you Googled.
Absolutely.
But it does say that it's December 8th, is it? If you want to scroll up.
December 8th, it's getting delisted.
And it just has to do with they want to scale back on some of these highly leveraged type vehicles, I guess. So they're going to do away with UWTI and DWTI, which is just the 3 times long, 3 times short. And they address that Credit Suisse warned that this announcement may influence the market value of the funds by possibly restricting liquidity and causing traders to lose interest in the funds before their delisting. So you're just going to be open to irrational moves there, possibly, as you approach that date.
Yeah.
And so let me just pull this up for a second. So UWTI, I just want to see what
got up to 22.14. It's 21.73 right now.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that it is what it is. Because what will happen, so picture something, is that I wouldn't worry about whether you're ahead or behind right now. This is not going to trade anymore. So there's not going to be any buying in this thing, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone that knows this is like, why would you buy anything? You see what I'm saying? So right now it's trading at net asset value, which is important. So net asset value intraday right now is 21.77. It's trading at 21.75. What Tommy just read is that Credit Suisse is saying, hey, this might not trade at net asset value. If you know, it could get skewed.
That's true, although let's just scroll up, because what happens, I think...
It's traded almost 8 million shares today.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what happens on the end of that day. Because what if you get net asset value at the end of that day? Either way, you're open to risks beyond probably what you're trading for. They might get net asset value at the end of that day, just so...
That's right. They should be able to.
Or somewhere, yeah. So that's, the problem would be, right, is that if you want to exit it, like, as you're coming up to it. If you hold it till expiration, you might be okay, but then you have to hold it till expiration. I think that's a bigger risk too. But
all right, appreciate it.
There's lots of risks, so be aware of that,
because if you read that prospectus, what's going to happen is that it's going to say that they will try to keep it at net asset value, but there's no guarantee.
Sure.
And my take would be that's why they're closing these down, because it's certainly not closing down inverse and doubles and triples. And the rest
is there any other triple you can play oil up on?
I'll have to look into it.
Let me see. Some of these tigers, maybe they know that. Yeah, there's...
so after the closing of that trading on December 8th, both funds will be liquidated. So theoretically, you're going to get the net asset value. But guess what? That might mean that, what if you want to get out of that trade on December 7th or 8th? The market might be totally irrational, way away from net asset value. So you might be forced to hold it. It's just not an ideal situation.
No.
To say the least.
I got you.
And what you can do, okay, here, 1 second. The UCO is 2 times crude oil, not 3.
UCO?
UCO, let me bring it up for you right now. One of the Tigers just told us this in the den.
Yeah, that thing's dropping fast now. Maybe because oil's going down.
Oh, great. That's what I need. Right before expiration. Okay, brother.
Down 6 cents.
Have a great one.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too,
Thanks,
man.
David.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, you still have $25 in value. You got a minute and a half. That's unfortunate, though, when you get that spike.
It is. You stay right there, folks. Basil's coming right up. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Have a great Thanksgiving, folks. We'll talk to you this afternoon.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.